Right, so we're back for another episode on the Active Physiques podcast. We're joined by a special guest and my brother, Deano. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, you.
Yeah, good. So I just thought I'd bring him on here today just to start a little bit about himself, tell his story, tell you where he's come from and where he is now. And yeah, he's had a massive transformation in his life, not just physically, but mentally too, in terms of his overall outlook on life. And he's completely transformed where he was at in terms of what he was doing day to day to now. So just take us back to the start. Like, what was your life like before? Like, what things were you up to? What was your job role?
Well, when probably from about 17 to I'd say about 20, it was quite bad. Like drinking every weekend, working a job that I didn't really like, doing labouring, as you obviously already know.
Yeah.
But I absolutely hated it, to be honest. I always knew there was something better, and obviously I've looked at what you've done, but the drink was the biggest thing what was holding me back from obviously getting there. Obviously, once I've knocked that on the head, obviously I met Linnea as well. Casino Army are smashing it, who's my best mate, so that's obviously pushed me to do it, and they've been the things that have obviously got me to where I am today, really.
What was your role?
Just, obviously, you know, labouring, it's like you're shoveling shit up, aren't you, all day, really? Carrying things about, which obviously I don't think anyone in the world wants to do that, do they, really? Obviously, just on the purpose, getting a wage, probably for the beers on the weekend.
Yeah, that's it, 100%. What was the turning point then? Like, what changed?
Well, a big one was obviously meeting Linnea, I think.
Yeah.
And when I actually first met her, I didn't have a job, so I was like, obviously thinking, oh, I've got no money, I can't do anything with her and all that. So I felt like a waste man, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that was big thing. And then obviously I've seen Arms obviously smashing it as well.
Yeah.
Thought, wow, he's doing that. I thought, I can do that, obviously.
Yeah.
Looking at him, thinking, wow, that's sick, that.
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I not doing that?
Yeah.
Which was obviously a big thing as well. And then obviously seeing you all the time, seeing where you've come from, doing £10 plans to now, it's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
That was what I was asking myself, like, what am I actually doing now?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So in terms of life now, how's the business going and stuff?
Yeah, it's going great. I've built, obviously, since leaving my job, I've basically done a lot better in the first week than I have for the full time because my full focus is there.
Yeah.
So that was obviously a good thing.
So in terms of like your business, how long have you been doing it for?
I think when did I start? It was October. So October, November. About 3 months.
3 months, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Did you find it hard sort of leaving your job? Was you sitting on the fence for a little bit in your thoughts thinking, is this going to work or?
No, I was there for comfort because
Yeah.
obviously it was coming up to Christmas, so I was thinking obviously the wage, presents, and obviously going away in January.
Yeah.
So I just wanted the wage really, but I knew 100% what date I said I was going to quit on that date, so I don't really think I was hesitant at all, to be honest. I think I was just set a date in my head, and that was obviously the date I was going to leave.
Would you say there's sort of any key things in your mind, what you've put into practice to get yourself out of going? So any young lads listening, you're in the cycle of beer and going out on the weekends and all that, and well, not having any money anytime, chasing your next pay, always skint and just feeling rough and hungover. You know, Sunday, leaning into Monday, you're probably back to feeling a bit all right by Wednesday.
Yeah.
What would you say to them lads doing that same cycle? Like, what action steps would you give them?
Just test it out for a week, to be honest. Just don't go out on the weekend and see how much better you feel, how much more money you've got.
Yeah.
And then just obviously set habits in place, like getting up early. Say what I do every weekend, go to the ice bath. That's a big thing. Do that and you'll feel flying and you probably won't even want to drink after that.
Yeah. If you're struggling to sort of get out the habit, what would you say to someone who's really struggling? Like, you know, if they can't stop going out, what would be the biggest thing? What can distract them from not going out? Like, what worked for you? Because you was in the cycle for
surrounding yourself with other people, like people that are obviously doing other things, like say, like I just said, going the ice bath or going on walks, doing something rather than just because you're bored going to the pub or something and going getting on the beers.
Yeah.
When really you're not even having fun, you're just doing it for the sake of it.
Yeah, I know what you mean, 100%. It's one of them, I've been there myself. You know, you can easily get wrapped into that cycle, can't you? So it's a crap cycle to be in if you want to be a winner.
Yeah, definitely.
In terms of like your coaching then, what would you say the biggest thing is what you've learned since coaching?
People lie a lot. To be honest.
Would you say, like, what would you say the biggest struggle is with people, like, in terms of when you're coaching? What's the hardest thing?
Just probably when they've got, say, problems and they don't want to open up about it.
Yeah.
And trying to get it out of them, and you really want to help them, but like it gets to a point where you're thinking like you're unhelpable. Like you probably need further help, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's probably what I found the worst, because people are paying you and you feel like you're not doing your job.
Yeah.
So it makes you feel a bit shit, even though obviously you've been paid for it. It's not about the money, is it? It's like makes you feel shit, like you've basically robbed them, really.
Yeah. No, it's just gets frustrating, innit? But you've got some key action steps in there. It's one of them that it all boils down to the person actually needs to want to change.
Yeah.
You know, if they don't want to change, they'll always be going around in circles, won't they? So you need to first decide and then obviously put the action steps in place.
Yeah.
Because it's all about, really, it's like you with changing your life. You needed to change your state first.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the belief, if you're going out every single weekend, your belief is, I'm going to get to Friday, I'm going to get on the beers. That's your belief because you've done it for so long. So beliefs are built over actions over time. So it's about changing your belief first. Then, like you said there, you stop the drink, you change it for something else. That changed your state.
Yeah.
So then you've changed your state, you change into a better state. You start thinking new ideas. You think, oh, I want to start my business. Then your state is changed. Then it's just about consistency. And then you've built a new belief and you've got a new state. And that's thing that your life's evolving in it and moving forward.
Yeah. Therefore.
So in terms of like everything so far, where do you sort of see yourself going in the future? Like what do you want to do with Dice by Deano?
Just want to just keep expanding, getting more clients, obviously. Building up the results, because obviously with building a client base, at the minute I've not got constant results because obviously got quite a few clients, but not like where they've been on for a while. So there's transformations in the pipeline, but it's just about building a portfolio now, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. What would you say to someone like a young lad who's starting his coaching and he's not really got results or he's not got any results? What other things would you say will get your brand out there?
Maybe try and like do something for free, like a free 8 weeks coaching, or where like that video I done at KFC where you win this for free. Obviously, if you just like, comment and share, just to blow your social media up a bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like that works a bit for me.
Yeah, like free giveaways and stuff.
Yeah.
I know obviously you've got a few questions for me as well today.
Yeah.
So we can go through them questions and then obviously can fire you some back, because this will definitely help the audience move forward and get better anyway.
What's your biggest goal this year?
Let's have a drink first. Kind of this what I've just asked you, really, isn't it? But biggest goal this year, keep growing, keep impacting lives. And I think the biggest thing what's going to change the game is keep growing the events.
Yeah.
We've got the biggest actor event on the 22nd of February. We've got an amazing guest speaker. It's all coming into play, and feel like really to move forward, it all starts with your vision.
Yeah.
But you need to take action on the vision. Everyone's got an imagination. That's the most powerful thing what you can do, but you need to use it. You know, you can think of 10 different things. Like you was probably thinking about doing coaching for ages until you took action on it.
Yeah.
But then you always have that key thing what holds you back. So it's about taking action on your vision, then you'll move forward. So every event what I've done, everything what I've done in my life, it's all started in my mind. That's why I try and avoid, you know, ChatGPT or AI or anything like that, because nothing will beat my mindset and nothing will beat my own vision. And it's authentic. You can see when someone's using that shit. So I think just keep growing it with the events, impacting more lives, making them have the experience. And the biggest thing of all is the events for free. It's about giving back. It's not free for me. It's cost me a lot of money, to be honest. But at the end of the day, you're giving people the experience what they'll never ever get. You know, it's going to be the best experience I've ever had. And anyone who comes to the event, they're going to have a life-changed experience, and they're going to meet like-minded good people, and they're going to have some nice food as well. So definitely get down if you've not heard about the event.
Yeah, that's also what makes you different from other coaches, isn't it? Because I can't think of a coach that's doing stuff like that for free. Like, that's why you stand out a lot, innit?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've got in the summer as well, we've got a Marbella retreat with a special guest as well. So that's going to be another big one. But we're not going to reveal all the secrets today because we like to keep you guessing. But that's the next one anyway. So 22nd of February. What about you? You know what? I'm asking the question back to you. Like, what's your big basically win what you want to, what's your big goal, what you want to hit this year, like what you've got in the pipeline? Because I know you do the vision boards and stuff now, don't you? And
Yeah, I'd say 100% probably the biggest goal is towards the end of the year, do my own client photo shoot.
Oh, that'd be good.
So obviously I try to get maybe even 5 people to do it.
Yeah.
And then obviously I just start growing from there because it looks good, doesn't it? And it gets you out there more.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing really is to not just grow your business, but sustain a client base is human connection. And I went to a seminar with Gary Brecker last year in London, and they all basically, because it's all about how to live longer.
Yeah.
And the key thing, what they all said, all the speakers in common, was human connections number one, more than anything, more than any supplement, any like health products, any clean diet. It's human connection what actually makes you live longer. Because no one wants to feel lonely, and everyone wants to feel like they've got a purpose. And that's what we're saying on the car on the way here, don't they? So like, that's why people might turn to drugs, alcohol, food, and all that stuff, because usually you're in a lonely state. So when you feel like you're loved, I think I seen a quote or something, or it might have been a fact the other day, but it was basically, if someone texts you randomly every day just to check you there, it makes you feel like you've got a purpose, and it actually makes you live longer.
Wow.
By just someone messaging you, or like
mad,
dad or mum message you like, you okay? Just having that touch point with someone in your life will actually make you live longer. So yeah, so it's mad, because it's like you hear about loads of people, don't you, when they're on the deathbeds and stuff like that. Even like Carl's mum, you know, she actually lived longer because she was looking at the picture of the grandkids, and it made her live longer, because you feel like you've got a purpose and a reason why that you need to keep living.
Yeah.
So it's like even in Rocky, when obviously Mickey gives Sylvester Stallone, like he trains him all the way up, and he dies when he knows he's ready to go out and to protect himself on his own. But he said, I'm not going to stop living until I know you're okay. And then obviously he passes away. So it's the same throughout all the times. And that's the biggest thing what will keep you moving forward. It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, crazy that. I'll get on to the other questions then.
Yeah.
One habit that would change most people's bodies.
I would always say food. Food's
Yeah.
the biggest habit, because you can spend all the hours in the gym and all that sort of stuff, but you can't out-train a bad diet.
No,
you know, that's
can't.
the biggest
True
thing.
that, innit?
Yeah, you can never out-train a bad diet. So it's all about getting your food spot on, and if it fits your macros, is a load of crap.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyone who thinks if it fits your macros, you don't know what you're doing. I've had people buying these meal preps, you know, matching calories and macros every single
Yeah,
day.
you could write the same plan 3 different times, and it could say the same calories, but it's going to be completely different in it, no matter what you're doing.
Yeah, that's it. So weighing your food is at the same every single day. It might be boring, but it's going to get you the fastest results. And you need to ask yourself, what do you want? Do you want not being bored for a moment in a period of your life, because it's not forever, or do you want some fast results? And every single person's going to have fast results, because you feel fulfilled and you feel like you're actually gaining something about what you're doing. The biggest demotivating thing is not seeing results from something what you're doing, whether it's fitness, whether it's relationships, whether it's business. If you're doing something consistently and you're not getting a result from it, you think, fuck this, I don't want to do that anymore. Do you know what I mean? And then you swap onto something else, and that's why you get all these people in the world. They'll always try these different fad diets, but they're swapping from thing to thing because they're not actually staying in something consistently long enough to actually get the result what they want. So then they'll try something else.
I know,
and then they
it's
say,
mad,
I've
isn't
tried everything. Well, you haven't tried Active Physiques and Dice by Deano, have you?
I know.
Because that's the last stop shop.
Isn't it?
So,
I've got a good one now. Has there been a client that has changed the way you coach forever?
yeah, Dave. Dave's changed the game for me, because he was the worst ever client at the start, because he cheated through every single metric what you could ever look at. But he changed the way of coach forever, because there's no course on how to be a good coach. People can sell these courses online, and you know they can teach you the basics, but I feel like you have to have the experience with a difficult client to learn the different tweaks and things what they're doing to try and pull the wool over your eyes. Like Dave, he was holding onto the sink. He was, you know, not weighing his chicken. He was saving a portfolio of different cardios and then reposting it next month. So I know every trick on the book. So when I get a client like that who's lying, because some people lie, do you know what I mean?
I see I'm always getting called out in the chat anyway.
Yeah, so it's like, but you can spot it straight away. But that's good, because the faster you spot someone from lying, the easier it is to coach them, because you can think, right, we told the lies, you've been cut out, you're with a professional now, let's move on. You know, there's no judgment here. We're not here to put you down or belittle you, but at the end of the day, you've hired us for a reason. That's to get results and to have a good time as well and meet like-minded people. So the faster you catch them, if they are going down that route, then the easier it is to fix. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
What about you? Have you had any key clients what sort of taught you a couple of things?
No, I feel like there's been a few that I've give up. Like I said, there's been ones that I felt like I couldn't help.
Yeah.
Where like they've got bad habits and it seems like they don't actually want to change that much, but they've got a lot of things that actually makes you want to change them because they're saying, oh, I might have anxiety, I might have this and that. It's like, and obviously 4 reasons maybe being overweight. So just things like that, really. It's like, but then they're obviously making up a load of excuses like, oh, it's making my anxiety worse. And then you're like, but I thought you was anxious because you're overweight.
Yeah.
So it's just like, obviously they're making excuses, but it's like they're helpless then, really.
It's a tricky one because most people who don't have a good nutrition, they don't train, they don't do anything to improve their mental health, they've got all the symptoms.
Yeah.
But then they avoid doing the things that help them because they're feeling like shit.
Yeah.
So you have to just reprogram the mind through different steps. And I'd always say with a client like that, you just want to ease things in gently. You wouldn't put them on a normal plan. You might say, right, we're going to hit, X amount of litres of water today.
Yeah.
We're going to do some steps today. It might be a low step goal.
Yeah.
Then you slowly build the habits in. Then we might look at the food, or then we might look at this and adding them in bit by bit and matching the plan at the start as close to what they're doing as possible is going to make the whole transition a lot easier rather than thinking, right, this is how we do it. This is because if I was coaching someone like yourself, it's like, we know what the script is. You train hard, you eat clean, you work hard. This is your plan. You can go all in from the get-go. But someone who's like really at a lower level, you have to ease them in and then get it over time. And it's more like a long-term thing. They won't be doing a 12-week or 16-week transformation. It might be, right, let's stick at this for a year. And then by the end of the year, you're going to be a completely different person. So it's about setting them realistic expectations, I think, with a client like that and easing them in.
We'll get some more of these questions up then.
Yep. We're firing them off.
What did you believe early on that you now don't?
It's a tough one, this. Believe about coaching or?
Just in general, say about training or coaching, any really.
One thing what I believed when I was younger was, if you're strong, you're big.
Yeah.
But it's simply not the case because I remember when I used to lift a lot of weight and I didn't even really look like I trained.
No.
And now I still lift heavyweight, but it's the form really what.
Yeah,
because anyone
that's what
can
breaks a muscle in it.
Yeah, it's like anyone can lift an heavyweight for shit form, but it's really controlling the weight. Like a lot of powerlifters say, "Oh, bodybuilders are weak." No, it's not. They're lifting it at 2 miles per hour, and you're lifting it at 20 miles per hour.
Yeah,
you try and lift it like them and see if you can lift similar. Do you know what I mean? Because I've done powerlifting and I've done bodybuilding, been on both sides of the thing, and so have you.
Yeah, it's a different type of lift, isn't it?
Yeah, you're just lifting it with power and you're just trying to get it from A to B as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But then
the rib snappers, what was that you done ages ago where the guy said in the gym, just see how fast you can bounce it off your chest or something, didn't it?
Yeah, basically it was like, because I got strength pretty fast and so did you, didn't you? Just get it from my dad, but it's like the guy, I think it was the first time he ever bench pressed. And I had 60 kilo on, so it was a good, impressive bench for someone who's never done it before. And I think it was only like 15. And he said, yeah, just speed the bar down as fast as possible, and you just bounce it off your solar plexus, and then jerk it up.
Whoa.
So I went down, and it sort of winded me on the first rep, and I thought, well, I'm not doing that shit again.
That's well funny.
Yeah, you get all the wrong advice. It's like, this is why it's dangerous for people when they first start in the gym. They skip asking professionals, but they start asking like the biggest guy in the gym or, someone in the gym who's doing a bit, but completely getting the wrong advice.
Yeah.
What about you? What things have you thought you believed and then now you don't and you thought, wow?
Probably just eat as much as possible to get big was a big one, which obviously I know you done yourself, where remember in school, you used to literally just have obviously the dinner at school, used to get a full pack of nuts from Tesco before, a full pack of rice cakes and just eat them in lesson throughout the day. and then have about 10 pieces of toast on my break as well. Just horrible. I think I went from probably about 50 something kilo to about 83 in, like, I don't know, probably my first year of training or something. And obviously I was probably the fattest I've ever been then.
How long have you been training now? Like, when did you start?
Well,
What
it's
age?
about 15 when I saw about
You started early on 15, didn't you?
no, about 14, I think. So
I
about
thought you
7 years.
Yeah, but you
7 years,
you
yeah.
was doing a bit, so even younger than that, weren't you? That deadlift you done
Yeah.
65 kilo at
Yeah, I
11
went
years
gym
old.
with you, didn't I? So
We used to do the big lift.
we obviously always went gym with Dad, didn't we? But actually properly training, I didn't even actually want to go to the gym. It was actually my mates who said, "Oh, come to the gym." But I was a pothead, so I was like a bit anxious and that. So I didn't actually want to go to the gym. But then obviously they basically peer pressured me really. But it was the best thing they ever done, to be honest. But now obviously they hardly. Well, it was Louis and another kid called Ben.
Yeah.
Louis, obviously, he trains, doesn't he? But obviously, I was more consistent. Because obviously, I love it now. But then it was weird because we started doing the deadlifts.
Yeah.
And I think 1 week I done 100 for 6. And I put like 40 kilo on my deadlift in like a month. I thought, wow, this is sick, this.
Yeah.
And then obviously, that was when I fell in love with the gym then.
I think it's the same with us both. Like, because the strength increased that much, it made you want to go more. Like, I know a lot of people like I know you said you was anxious, but that's probably because of the weed, because it does make you anxious, doesn't it? But a lot of people I hear, like lads especially, well, obviously more females, but I mean, like, I'm just speaking about lads here, but they say they don't want to be the skinny one in the gym, and they are asked about what they lift and stuff. I don't really remember ever feeling like that, to be honest.
I didn't really, to be honest.
Even though I wasn't lifting loads when I first started, but I never actually thought, I'm only lifting. I don't remember ever having that thought. I might have, but I can't relate to that, to be honest.
No, I don't think that really. Like, he's actually one of my mates, to be fair. My client now saying he feels stupid, sending the form videos in the gym. I'm like, why?
Because he's not lifting a lot.
Just because he feels like an idiot. But I'm like, why? He said everyone starts somewhere. Like, you're taking a step what a lot of people can't. So it don't matter, does it?
A lot of people video in the gym now. It's like quite normal, to be honest.
I know,
It's like, let's trip over the tripod.
Yeah.
Like dodging, you're coming for a bench press, you're like, let's do an assault course instead.
Shadow boxing.
I was going to ask you something else then in terms of training, but it's similar to me when you said, because I started the gym because I was doing boxing, and then my manager basically kept letting me down for fights.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was longing out a bit. He might have just thought I wasn't ready. But it kept being longed out, and I'm impatient. I like a quick action take, and I want things fast, innit, as you know. But like, he kept letting me down, so I thought, fuck this. And then I just went to a gym called Body Matrix in Blakely.
Oh, yeah,
and then basically there was cardio downstairs. The middle bit was boxing bags, and the top bit was the forbidden area, what I didn't even know about. But then when I was going there, I was just practicing the bags there, and I thought I'll practice till I find another proper gym, boxing gym. And then I thought, why is everyone going upstairs here? What's up there?
Yeah.
So I went upstairs, and there was a gym up there, and then I just started doing it. And then I had to decide then, was I going to stick with a gym, because I seen fast results, like you said, with the strength, or was I going to do the boxing? I felt like I was doing the boxing after the gym, like just a couple rounds on the bags to still keep up with it, but felt like it was affecting the training.
Yeah.
So I had a decision to make, really, and then I just stuck with the gym. So it's one of them. That's how it really sort of went on from there, really.
Yeah.
What's the next question?
Get one up.
We've got quite a lot of questions anyway, so it's good to reel them out. Starting active physiques.
Yeah.
Because I've achieved a lot. I've done quite a lot of things, to be honest. Like, fought in Thailand when I was younger for England. Won the British Powerlifting Championships for deadlift when I was 18. And then I've done bodybuilding shows. 2 bodybuilding shows I won. I've done 5 altogether. So I've done 2 or 1, which was buzzing about. And then basically 3rd one, because each time I've gone up a level.
And you're coming back for vengeance this year, aren't you?
Yeah, 3rd one was, that's it. But 3rd one was 4th place. 4th one was Deano Classic, which is one of the highest standards in, Europe or something. That was like 16th out of 18.
Yeah.
But it's just time with bodybuilding, knowing it's muscle takes time. But then I stopped then after that, because the prep was taking too much out of me. Like, I was changing as a person and stuff like that, so I didn't really want to go down that route anymore. I didn't want it to like affect my relationships and
Yeah.
who was around and stuff. It's
if it's worth it, innit, really? Like,
Yeah.
I'm obviously doing the comp, not really because I want to, but more just to grow my brand. And
Yeah.
obviously it's more for that, really, because I don't aspire to be a bodybuilder, to be honest. I don't want to be doing preps all the time, but obviously I'm just doing it for purpose, really.
Yeah, I know you signed up today, didn't you?
Yeah.
So when's your comp?
Saturday, the 2nd of May.
Oh yeah, so that'll be a good day, that. But yeah, so after that one, and then I've done one last year, but tore my chest 3 weeks out, which was a shitter. And
Yeah.
you was there. Well, it would be funny if we had the video pop up of the tore chest while I was saying this. That'd be well funny. But yeah, so we've done that, and then I was just it was all over the show anyway. Wasn't a good prep at all. Tried to prep myself. Obviously, I got to a decent standard. What a lot of people would have thought, yeah, it's great, but to my standard, what I've got in the past, it wasn't really close to that, was it, to be honest?
No, probably about 4 weeks off or something.
Yeah, I just kept like asking you, didn't I? Like, ready? And just seeing it in your face. 'Cause the one thing you can say about you is you're just honest, aren't you? And you just say how it is, which is good, because you see a lot of people, like, they blow smoke up people's asses, and, you know, it can take you down the wrong path, can't it? You think you're better than you are.
Yeah, defo.
So having someone honest, it's like, it's the best thing, because it'll move you forward faster.
Next question. Advice you'd give your younger self?
Oh, this is a good one. Probably stop drinking faster. Nah, so I basically, obviously, you get into the mix with the drinks, don't you, when you're younger?
Yeah.
It's like a regular thing. And then I'd done 2 seasons in IB4. I had loads of good times, you know, some of the best times of my life, really, in a way. But I feel like each chapter of your life's it's a different chapter. Like I say, feels like a different life. So like school is a different life. Then it's like the work days at Cartwright's was a different life. And then it's the seasons at IB4, which is, you're like a different person each chapter. And then now it's like a different chapter. And then obviously in a couple more years or next year, it'll be another different chapter. So I'm enjoying it all. I wouldn't regret one single thing what I've done in my life, to be honest, because I feel like them lessons really learn you. And I don't think you'd move forward past that stage if you didn't have something negative happen, or, you know, a bit of a dilemma or a struggle or anything, because that's really where you learn things, in the struggles. You don't learn things when you win. You're just like, oh yeah, buzzing, like, let's move on to the next thing. You really learn your lessons. Like when I was in IB for, obviously, I was drinking all the time and eating crap, went out of shape. Obviously, it was like I say, I was having good times, met good people, but doing that, abusing your body every day, it just made me, because I've always had it in the back of my mind about my health and wanting to be into the gym, and I don't want to be out of shape, because you've got a certain standard, what you've done all your life.
Yeah.
So when you're very far away from that, even though you're having some amazing times and meeting good people, you think...
Yeah, you don't feel good, do you?
Nah.
When you go out of shape, like, I'm the king of transformations, but you definitely don't feel good anyway, do you?
Nah, that's it. By the end of the season, I was like one of them guys, like... This was me back in the day. Do you know,
and has been.
Yeah. Showing the girls and that, like, yeah, this is what you
do you know him?
Like. Me and Joey used to be like, yeah, you see, that's what we used to look like at the start of the season. And then we just got a dad bod at the end. It was funny, but yeah, like I say, it learned you, because when I was in IB, I was struggling for money and everything and stuff. And it was funny. I remember going to the corner shop and I couldn't afford a €3 sandwich. Obviously, I've told you this one probably a few times, I know, but couldn't afford a €3 sandwich when I went to the shop. And I remember it's the Jesus shop, it was called, in Ibiza. Probably a lot of people know it if they've been Ibiza, but I went there and I had like the tips from the night before. I don't know how much I had, probably had like a couple of euro. And this sandwich, it was a tuna, mayonnaise, pretty much purely mayonnaise, baguette. So I thought, you're just eating anything to get through, sort of thing. Went there and I thought, wow, not even got enough here to get this. So you just had to go and basically starve for the day. Then you start your job at Lineker's. Then your first meal's a pint of beer, just to fill in the gap. Your first meal's a pint of beer and you're having a pint of beer. Next thing, you pissed again.
Yeah,
so
because you've had no food. You wasted again instantly.
Wasted again by the end of the season. I was just throwing up every single night.
Wow.
And then they had to get on the spirits then. So it's like mad. But then you felt like you needed to drink for the job, because you feel really annoyed and negative around drunk people all day, because they're having a good time and you're like hungover, or it's reality, do you know, and you're not pissed over there. Well, obviously, with the job I'd done, the second year was a lot better in terms of money, but it's like, it's home when you're sober and stuff and you're not over there. Well, like say, my experience, you start thinking, wow, I've actually not got any money here. And it's like, it's not that good, do you know what I mean?
No.
But then when you're in the mix, then you're all right. Then,
Shades on and that.
yeah.
Yeah, there's another one up. Oh, what's the biggest myth you still hear in 2026?
I'd say the biggest myth is if it fits your macros, it's a load of
Yeah,
shite.
that's obviously, we spoke about that already, haven't we? But
Yeah, I think if it fits your macros, it's a load of rubbish just because I've had clients and people in my life who have bought the meal preps, tried to match the macros, they're still hitting the calories and all that sort of stuff, but they're just changing the food every single day. You're never ever going to get it spot on. So you'll find your body weight, it fluctuates anyway, but you'll find your body weight's going up and down and you're probably just breaking even. By the weekend, you know, you can't have the off-plan meals and stuff like that because you don't know where you're up to with your calories and you just end up hitting brick walls and then you just feel deflated because you're not actually moving forward. I had a client last week, he done the if it fits your macros for 8 weeks, didn't lose a single pound on the scale.
yeah.
He'd done it for 1 week to the gram, like same meals. He lost 2 kilos in a week.
Wow, really?
Do you know what I mean? So that's how it is. So it's crazy. He felt fuller, more energy. He's flying. He feels better in himself because he's seen results now. He's looking leaner.
Better won't be doing that again, will he?
Nah, that's it. But that's his belief because obviously he's coach as well, because the coaches too. But he, that was his belief because he's done it for a long period of time and it works to a certain degree.
Yeah, you can stay okay, can't you?
Yeah.
But you're never going to get an elite shape doing that, are you?
That's it. Like you can be average, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
maintain. If you've got a good frame and you've trained all your life, you're going to be over average.
Yeah.
But you're never going to excel to that elite level.
No.
And active physiques, you know, we're all about the elite level, so I don't really want to be maintaining.
Nah.
What about you?
Yeah. They're probably the same, really.
What's the biggest myth? What you'd say?
So yeah, a lot of people think as well, the more that you train, the better.
Yeah, that's
Like
a good
I
one.
had a client say to me today, "Oh, I've done this extra push session. Will that matter?" I said, "Well, yeah, it will matter because 100% of the recovery is when you're making the most progress. It's not about the more you train. It's not the more the better, is it? It's like you're actually, when you're getting the food in, you're getting your sleep in, you're recovering. That's when you're going to actually push forward. Like say, when I'm on a fat loss phase, I can do 2 days pushing where I'm doing 2 weight sessions in a row. And then when I have the rest, I might lose about 3 pounds or something sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is like, it's because your body's recovering and it's refreshing in it.
Yeah.
You're losing inflammation, obviously other stuff.
Yeah, 100%. It's like the more you train, the further back you go.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is it's like, you know, the more you train, the further back you go because you're just increasing that stress. A lot of people think, oh, I'm going to train 6 times and I'm going to be better than the person training 3. It's not about how much you train, it's how well you recover from the training. So it's 3 variables. It's your training, it's your recovery, and it's your nutrition. Do you know what I mean? Well, I'd say recovery is sleep. So if they're not, if one of them is out of whack, you're going to be going backwards. Your body's going to be higher stress, you're going to be holding water, and you're going to be going around in circles. So really, if you do want to excel, make sure you're training good, intense, not spending 2 hours in the gym, 45 minutes or something like that, an hour max, no talking. You know, you might have a little bit of a chat with your training partner in between a set if you want, but it needs to be serious. You're in there for a job, you know, to have fun, but also get the results. And then you have your recovery and downtime afterwards.
Yeah.
And if one of them things out of whack, you're just going to be going around in circles. So that's what I'd always say as well.
Yeah, and other people as well, they think, say when they're on a fat loss phase, the lower calories, the better.
Yeah.
Like, I had a guy who was like dead heavy and he said, oh, in the past I've been on like this amount of calories. I said, like, well, it's clearly not worked, has it? Or you wouldn't have reached out. Like, you just, obviously, you're doing the low calories and then you're slipping back into the old habits because it's too hard and your body's under too much stress.
Yeah, if you drop your calories too fast, you're hitting brick walls and you're going around in circles. It increases your stress and it just makes you hit brick walls. Like I say, if you do truly want to move forward, you need to have calories what is actually going to recover you faster.
Yeah.
It's going to give you fuel for your training sessions. It's going to drop your stress on your body because really, I'd say the key to getting results is managing your stress levels, and managing recovery, and then you'll move forward faster. I see loads of people doing these crash diets. I'm on 1,500 calories. I'm doing 10 sessions a day. Do you know what I mean? All this sort of rubbish, what people believe, and they're like, my weight's not changing. I'm doing everything. Let's take it down to 3 sessions. Let's put your calories from 1,500 to 2,200 or whatever it is for you. Let's see how fast you recover then. And they're like, wow, you're magic. I'm like, Yeah, no, just call me Harry Potter.
I know, I even remember it when obviously I was working obviously a manual job and I was doing the cardio every day.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, like, felt like I'm getting fatigued. So you said, try this. Obviously, your body's under too much stress. And then I think we added like 2 or 3 rest days from the cardio.
Yeah.
And I think I probably lost about 5 or 6 pounds in the week just from doing that. It's
Yeah.
like people overstress the body and then it's not changing, is it?
Yeah. Nah, that's it.
So that's obviously a big thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You see more questions?
Yeah.
We'll get them flowing. We'll get them flowing. We got some good reels there for this.
Yeah.
So we can chop these up into reels.
What motivates you the most?
I don't really believe in motivation, to be honest.
No.
I think it's a myth, motivation.
Yeah.
It's like, motivation's a myth because it's,
Temporary, isn't it?
yeah, but I don't feel like you need motivation to do something what you love. You know, it should be a natural thing. You've got 2 types of motivation, really. What they say is push and pull. You know, you're pushing towards something what you really sometimes have to talk yourself into, like probably getting an ice bath. You have to motivate yourself to get into that because you don't really want to do it.
No, but you know the end goal, don't you? Obviously, you feel good after it.
Yeah, but then you've got your pull motivation where you're just naturally drawn towards. You don't need to talk yourself into it. You're waking up, it's an automatic sort of habit every single day, like boosting my team up, posting a daily video, you know, communicating with someone, jumping on a call to help them on the team. I don't really need to talk myself into that. It's automatic. You know, I could work 20 hours a day if I want on my business.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't need to be motivated to that. It's just like, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
So I think if you need motivation to do something, really, you want to ask yourself the big question, why are you actually doing it?
Yeah, because you're not enjoying it, are you, if you need motivation?
That's it. And then it's about obviously understanding if you need motivation for something like getting in shape, then your why's not strong enough. You've not got a strong enough
you don't
reason.
actually want to be in shape, do you, really? Because then you'd be going to the gym, you'd be doing your steps, you'd be doing your cardio. If you obviously want something that bad, it's just comes, doesn't it?
Yeah, but then sometimes it's about giving yourself realization. People want the dream body, but they've not got the drive suit. They need motivation. So then they've not really dug deep onto the why. And what I mean by that is they've not really understood why they actually want to achieve that goal. It might be to be healthy for the kids.
Yeah.
And everyone's motivated to please the kids. Do you know what I mean?
That's obviously a big why, isn't it?
Yeah, so you just change the state by changing the reason why. And then they won't need to be pushing anymore. They'll just be naturally pulled towards it. But sometimes you need a mixture of both motivations to actually achieve the result.
Yeah.
It's like on prep. You know, you've got your pull. Yeah, I want to get a gold medal on stage. But you do have to push to be motivated towards the end because your energy's down.
Yeah.
So sometimes your motivation, it's not, I like motivation. It's energy.
How strong is your reason, innit, really?
It's strong as reason, yeah, but sometimes it's not motivation. It's your energy deficient problem. You know, your energy might be down. So you're prioritizing different things. Like your top of your priority list might be, you know, for a lot of business owners, your top of priority is your business. It might be family. And you might be training. This is a common thing what I see with business owners is your priority list is business, family, and then it might be training last.
Yeah.
So you're always putting the train off because you're busy with business, you're in meetings all the time. You think, oh, training a bit.
Yeah.
So that's at the bottom. Then your families, you can't train a bit because you're with your family, then it's family time.
Yeah.
So it's about understanding, this is what I do with a lot of business owners. It's about fitting it in where it's going to be sufficient enough
Most
for you.
suitable, yeah.
So it's usually in the morning, you know, before anyone's awake.
Yeah.
You're not getting phone calls while you train. You're not getting interrupted. You don't need to go to a meeting at 6 a.m. And then you go in bed earlier anyway because you're waking up earlier. So that's the reason why I train at 6. I train at 6 every single day, fasted. That works for me. I'm not getting interrupted. I can enjoy my session. And I can just crack on with my day afterwards.
Yeah.
Word.
If there's any more.
I'll ask you that question, actually.
What one?
The last one. What was it?
I don't know.
Pushing, pulling.
Oh, the motivation one, wasn't it? That's pretty much all the questions.
That was it?
Yeah.
What was the motivation one?
What motivates you the most?
What motivates you the most?
Just doing well, really. And just obviously keeping healthy. And this year, obviously surpassing where I've ever been before. And obviously growing my business to somewhere where it's never been before. That's probably would be my biggest motivation, just because how I look determines on how my business is going to go, really. because you have to set an example, don't you?
Yeah. What do you see yourself like in the future? Have you ever sort of thought for the next 5 years, or do you just sort of think of that?
No, just sort of thinking as it goes, really. Just plan the goals for this year, and then obviously once you hit certain goals this year, then get bigger goals.
What 3 things would you give someone to be motivated? Like, what 3 steps would you give them? What they need to do every single day, or at least once a week, to be motivated?
Say, waking up early would definitely be one. Obviously, with your sleep. They minimum getting 10k steps a day, and learning something. Like, say, obviously, us with the coaching, maybe someone wants to do something different, but learning something that you're passionate about, and obviously trying to make a career out of that rather than doing something what you don't like, which obviously then you're going to be motivated because you're actually going to enjoy doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. You need to be motivated to what you do, because otherwise, you need to be pushing yourself every single day, don't you? That push motivation instead of pull.
Yeah, like say when obviously I've been at different jobs, like, and people are telling you what to do, but you're not enjoying it. You're thinking, "Fuck off, you dick." To be honest, like obviously you're thinking, "Wow, why am I getting told what to do off this guy?" Like, obviously you think like that, but you're just there for a purpose. You're still gonna do it because you're obviously at work, but that's when you start questioning yourself, like, what am I actually doing here?
Yeah, 100%. Have you got any sort of things what you're doing to practice daily yourself? What do you think sort of changed the game for you in terms of just elevating your life? Because I know obviously we mentioned vision boards before. How are you finding them? And is there any sort of books what you've read?
I'd say definitely the vision boards are massive help because you're looking at it every day. Obviously, you've set your goals and you literally can see them right in front of you. So you would obviously feel a bit shit if you didn't hit them, really.
Yeah.
But obviously, if you set the bar high and then maybe you even get half as much, then you're still going to be buzzing.
Yeah.
But if you're aiming for that, like obviously a big high goal, you might not hit that, but even if you get half of that standard, then it's still a win. So I'd always say set the goals high, rather skyrocket them, and then maybe you might do a bit less, but you're still going to be buzzing about it, yeah. I'd say another habit would probably be, obviously we've been today, haven't we, the ice bath.
Yeah, that was good.
That's definitely, you get flying instantly after that, don't you? And just...
What would you say the fastest thing is to get demotivated? Like what someone's got in the daily habits, what 3 things would you stop doing?
Probably a lot of the ones, well, obviously the biggest number one thing is probably the drink.
Yeah.
Probably say that, and obviously I have a lot of people who are on the weed.
Yeah.
That's a bad one as well. The weed's obviously a bad one because obviously you can eat shit, which is going to make you feel like shit. You turns you lazy because it makes you tired.
Yeah.
Which obviously that's all down to the food as well, isn't it? Because you're eating crap. And yeah, just say obviously a bad routine, like bad habits, getting up early, getting up late. I mean, getting up late, going sleep late. It's
can't
obviously
be the day. I've woke up at 5. What sort of, if you was gonna basically get someone in the mix from the get go, what sort of, I don't know, 3 to 5 supplements would you 100% be seeing necessary every single day to move someone forward? What's like non-negotiable?
Well, I'd 100% say obviously creatine, which is the most scientifically studied thing in it, which is actually proven to work.
Yeah.
Say apple cider vinegar, definitely, for your digestion.
Yeah.
So that's going to make you feel a lot better.
How does it taste?
Oh, it tastes like shite, to be honest. Electrolytes, definitely be one. I'd say they'd be the key ones, really, and obviously vitamin C as well. They'd be the key ones that'd be like non-negotiable, I'd say.
Would you say like any supplements are a complete waste of time? What you think? Oh, you dickhead, why are you taking that?
Don't know. Probably Dad's had them all, hasn't he?
What do you think of natural test boosters?
Obviously they're okay, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'd say so, but obviously it depends which ones you get. Obviously, I've never really tried them, to be honest.
Would you say there's any key ones what you'd 100% say there's no point taking that? I think Moot and Mass Me.
Oh, weight gainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, weight gainer, obviously. You never go that, obviously. You just...
It's a one-way ticket.
One-way ticket to the bogs, innit?
Yeah. One-way ticket to be sellotape to the toilet seat with flies sticking on your head. Release this demon and all that.
You wouldn't have like a girlfriend or anything with them farts, would you?
Nah. I remember when I first started, obviously training, going back to when I first started training was 15, 16. And obviously I was on the dad diet. So I was eating like unlimited amounts of, I was having chicken. I was eating like, at the start I was just eating anything. But then I went to chicken and rice, but they had 4 sandwiches with it. I was having the mutant mass. I was having the weight gainers.
Yeah.
And I was just, I'd gas from morning to night. And I remember people didn't want to work me in work because it was like, wow, it's bad this.
Yeah.
But you think it's normal at the time. And I had loads of acne on my cheeks and I never really had any spots at all. But majority of people who have bad skin and who have all these things, gas and all that, they try using different sort of supplements like probiotics to counteract it. They use creams for the face. It all starts with your gut.
Yeah, people go use supplements too much, don't they?
Yeah, but they try and use like creams on the face and all these probiotics to clear the gut out and all that sort of stuff. But really, you just need to sort your nutrition out and you'll watch your skin clear up and you'll watch your gas disappear. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So I've got some questions for you. What's your favourite workout to do at the gym?
Yeah, it's tricky on that because I love them all, to be honest. I feel like it depends on what's really going the best at the time, to be honest. Like the minute, I've been enjoying the deadlifts and obviously the back.
Yeah.
But obviously there's other times where I might love chest the best or I might love legs the best. It just all varies, really. Wouldn't really say I have a favourite workout, would you?
Favourite sessions, legs.
Yeah.
But you have to be in the mix with the training proper to enjoy it.
Yeah, you have to be obviously smashing it, don't you?
Doing it consistent, yeah. But I know you tried a big deadlift the other day, didn't you?
Yeah. I tried 280, didn't I?
Yeah.
Went halfway. Furthest I've ever got it up anyway.
Half. You had an injury on your back, didn't you, when you was younger?
Yeah, well, that was just from, obviously, doing the tap and go, wasn't it? When I was doing it, tapping it off the floor, and then one side of the bar actually hit the floor first, and then I went up lopsided.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just fell at a tear instantly, and I thought, oh, I can't even train now. I couldn't even bend my back or anything.
Would you not recommend tap and go then?
No, 100% not. I'd say pause on every rep and reset every single rep, because if not, obviously you could end up doing the same as what I done.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky that it doesn't affect me now, to be honest, because only back to normal.
Yeah, so you had the toe back, I've had the toe chest. You've not had any other injuries, have you?
No, I've got a bit of a niggle in my shoulder, but it's nothing bad.
No. What about what would be your go-to pre-workout meal? Like what do you do before a workout in steps to make sure you have a good workout? Like what things would you say you need to get put in place to have the best workout you've ever had?
I'd say really it depends on what time of the day it is, because I can train fasted, and obviously you've had the meal the night before, haven't you? I just think, but then obviously say if it's in the daytime and I've got steps in and then I've had my eggs, I'd wait till my next meal where I'm say having like my chicken and rice, so I'm having some carbs before the workout. Yeah. For obviously more energy to fuel the workout. But yeah, I wouldn't really say, obviously there is things that you can have, like say I'd probably say the best post workout meal would probably be oats, banana and a bit of honey or something.
I thought it was Cocoa Pops.
No, that's post workout, isn't it?
Would you say carbs are needed then before training?
Not necessarily, no. Not if you're training fasted, because you've had the carbs from the night before, haven't you? Yeah. People think, oh yeah, I need to get this in and eating 10 squares bars before I'm training, but
yeah, I know
really, like, it's not doing anything.
It's a mind thing, innit?
Yeah, 100%, because I've done some of my best ever lifts fasted in the gym.
You've been fasted on beer, haven't you?
Yeah, literally. I done a 220 squat fasted on beer, didn't I?
A 270 deadlift. Right, so the next one is, would you say it's needed to switch up your routine all the time to get results, or do you think sticking on the same one forever?
No, I think consistency beats anything, doesn't it? I'd say I've done the same workout now for probably over a year, to be honest. And I feel like that's what works for me. I feel like you have to find something what works and you enjoy it and stick with that, rather than keep changing things all the time, making things difficult. Yeah. Just I feel like simplicity, like I eat the exact same food every day. Other people have rest day and training day, but I'd rather just have the same every day because I know what I'm having then.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We done the same session for ages, didn't we? Like probably about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, pull legs, wasn't it, for
Yeah.
ages?
It's one of them. It's like I feel like a lot of coaches will change workouts just to
Keep them sort of entertained, innit, really?
keep them entertained and to show that they're doing something. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But you don't need to.
No,
It's only going
definitely
to send
not.
you backwards, if anything, sometimes, because you're shocking the muscle more and then you can slow down your recovery. If you're
Yeah.
used to something and you can see results, keep doing it.
No,
Same as
definitely.
something in life. If you like doing something, do more of it. If it makes you feel happy, then do more of it. As long
Yeah.
as it's not killing anyone. Right, next question then. One exercise, what you can't live without, or one piece of equipment.
Oh, that was probably bench.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could feel the same.
I enjoy the bench.
Gone them days.
I don't know. I enjoy bench, squat, and deadlift. They're probably like feel like they set the tone for the workout. Really,
Yeah.
a lot of the time.
Yeah, bench is good. What's your best bench?
160. I've done my best.
That's good.
How about you?
170, I beat you. We're always like 10 kilo away from each other, aren't we?
Not anymore.
What is it then?
No, match. Oh no, you actually are right. You know,
What?
you done the squat, didn't you?
Yeah.
230. Yeah, it's 10 kilo actually.
What's been, cause going off training, so what's been sort of the best holiday what you've ever had and why?
Besides training,
In terms of holidays and stuff, what's been your best holiday you've ever had in your full life and why?
don't know really.
Can't remember any of them.
No, I've had quite a few good ones. Obviously, there's been.
We went Bali, didn't we? That was a good experience.
Yeah, that was good. And then obviously Marbella as well. But then also I'd say holidays with Linnea because it's different. They're all different holidays, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I'd say they're all different experiences. And I wouldn't really say I've got a best one, to be honest.
I know what you mean. It's like when I was going about
It's
different...
all different experiences, isn't it?
It's true. That's what I was saying about before. And like your life's different stages. I'm having the best time of my life now, 100%. But it doesn't mean I didn't like the other stages. It's just because it's like different chapters in it.
Yeah.
They're all good in their own way, and it's all lessons as well. And every holiday is like, say, it's a different experience and something new. And with different people, you do different things. If you go into the same place every single year,
Yeah, like
it's
mum and dad.
Yeah, it gets boring, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's like we just went Ventura and it's like you've done it, so it's like it's boring now. And
Yeah,
they're speaking about going same place again, like I don't even want to go.
yeah, I know what you mean. Would you recommend sort of training holiday, or do you usually avoid holidays training?
I used to avoid it completely, yeah, but now I would say you just better keeping in your routine, whether you're like staying fresh or not, really. Still keeping the habits in place because then you're not going to feel as shit when you come home then.
Yeah,
You're going to feel a lot better and obviously your motivation's going to come, not motivation, you obviously going to get back in the well, you're still in the routine, aren't you? But it's
Yeah.
going to be a lot easier to obviously get back home and have the same habits.
yeah, definitely. What would you say a key turning point in your life's been so far, or like the best advice you've ever got to move you forward or change your mindset on something?
Yeah, that's
The good one, that.
I know, yes. Key turning point would obviously be I was in overdraft majorly for years, to be honest. So that's obviously a big thing. You're thinking like, what's going on here? Then obviously getting the girlfriend, you're thinking like, wow, I've got -1,000 in the bank. Me, like, what's going on here? Like a waste man, to be honest.
Yeah,
And then, yeah, just sort of doing that. And then obviously you're working them jobs. I'm seeing everyone around me smashing it. It's like, what's going on? Like, why am I doing this? Like, going out every single weekend. And you start thinking, wow, I need to actually change now. Like, obviously, I'm not getting any younger. Like, I know I'm only 21, but really, at 21, you shouldn't be -1,000 in overdraft going out every weekend.
nah.
Like, it's waste man tackling it.
Well, there's probably a lot of people out there doing that.
Yeah, 100%, but it's obviously that's not who I want to be anyway.
Did you feel like you was going out more because you was down, or felt like you didn't have a purpose, or was you just going out
It
because
was
you...
more just because I was in routine of it, really.
Oh, right, yeah.
I wouldn't say I've ever really felt down, to be honest. Nah, not really.
No.
Nah.
What about when you had the operation? That's the downest I've ever seen you.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, that's a
When you
complete.
had your guts spragging up.
That's a complete different scenario, isn't it? But obviously, you can't change that.
Yeah. Would you say
So-
that was a life-changing moment?
Yeah, I just got on with it. Really.
Seeing it impossible.
But,
Shitting her.
yeah, obviously, I had the thing. I couldn't train. That was probably the worst thing. Obviously, I went to the skinniest I've ever been before.
You went inverted, didn't you?
Yeah, went the skinniest I've ever been before. Well, obviously, since probably starting training, to be honest.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you feel shit about that, but then you soon get it back, don't you? So, just one of them things, really. Just had to get on with it.
I hope you've enjoyed the podcast, Active Podcast, back in the mix, as always. We're going to be pumping these out with different guests all the time, so make sure you stay tuned and definitely don't miss any opportunities. Have you got any final words, Deano? You might want to end it on...
Don't miss out and stay active.
You might want to end on a little bit of a motivational quote. I don't know if you've got one off the top of your mind.
I don't know. I've got a bad brain, me.
I got a bad brain. I've got one.